I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. We've got you covered with outdoor power equipment from Cobalt and everything you need to weatherproof your deck with Trex decking. Plus, with lawn care from Scott's and, of course, Pit Boss grills and accessories, you can get a home field advantage all season long. So get to Lowe's, get it done, and earn your Sunday. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
Hey guys, have you heard of Goldbelly? It's this amazing site where they ship the most iconic, famous foods from restaurants across the country, anywhere, nationwide. I've never found a more perfect gift than food. Goldbelly ships Chicago deep dish pizza, New York bagels, Maine lobster rolls, and even Ina Garden's famous cakes. So, if you're looking for a gift for the food lover in your life, head to goldbelly.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code GIFT. That's goldbelly.com, promo code GIFT.
Are you a diehard Packers fan? Then you need the Packernet podcast in your life. Tune in daily for the latest Packers news, analysis, and insights from every angle. We've got multiple shows covering everything from game breakdowns to roster updates. Don't forget our fan favorite call-in show, Packernet After Dark. That's right, you call in and talk about whatever you want. Because here, it's all about you and your passion for the Packers. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the Packernet podcast today and never miss a beat.
What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. I am your host, Joe Warwick, bringing you your daily Buckeye Blitz for, today is defense, stats, and grades, recapping the Wisconsin game. Yeah, guess what? There's going to be a lot of A's and B's. Buckeyes roll 34-0, and This was a beatdown. I was kind of surprised that Luke didn't try to be a little more aggressive, and seems like he punted on our side of the 50 once or twice. But anyway, not my problem. So I'm going to give you my grades. We're going to talk some PFF grades. We're going to talk stats and recap this. And we'll kind of see how Wednesday goes. I have some ideas. Typically, we do a matchup preview for the upcoming game. But since we don't have a game this week, I'll get creative and come up with something good. And I'm coming to you from Mexico. So there's that. Who knows what might find its way into my system, right? Hey-o. All right. I can't drink tequila. I told you yesterday. Not drinking the tequila. Anyway, here we go. Buckeyes roll 34-0 in another shutout. They kind of embarrassed Wisconsin, unfortunately, for Luke and the boys, but the Buckeyes allowed just 144 yards, 49 passing yards. That's passing yards, man. 7 TFLs. This defense is just lights out, playing unlike any defense, I think, in the country. If you see a defense better than this, let me know. Not Texas A&M. Don't say that. Nope. Badgers were 2 of 11 on third downs. That's just, again, the suffocating defense, the boa constrictor around your fucking neck, man. Look at this drive chart. Well, don't look at it. I'll read it to you. You can't look at it. The Wisconsin Badgers had 9 drives total in the game. 6 of them were 3 and outs. 3 plays 9 yards. 3 plays 19 yards. That was the INT by Sonny Styles. 3 plays 6 yards punt. 9 plays 29 yards. Whoa, 9-play drive right there. Punt. 3 plays 2 yards punt. So that's still second quarter. 3 plays 9 yards punt. 3 plays 5 yards punt. That's in the third quarter. They only had 3 possessions in the second half. Wisconsin did. 3 possessions. Yeah. You know why? You want me to tell you? I'll tell you. Do you want to know why? Tell me. I'll tell you why. Ohio State had 2 drives of over 6 minutes and another drive over 5 minutes in the second half. That's why Wisconsin only had 3 drives. They did have a nice 10-play, 15-yard drive in the third quarter. How do you take 10 plays to get 15 yards, man? Yikes. And, 9 plays, 50 yards, and they turned it over on downs. Anyway, yeah, so this thing, if you look at quarter by quarter, the defense and what they allowed. First quarter, they allowed 34 total yards. Second quarter, they allowed 35 total yards. Third quarter, -4. Wisconsin's -4 for a whole quarter. And then fourth quarter, 79 yards when we had all the backups in there and shit. But, wow. The Buckeyes won every single snap, really. I mean, take away a couple they were getting some home cooking. I mean, right from the refs. Seemed like that tight end that caught the ball between his knees, then rolled over, and the point of the ball hits the ground and helped him maintain that catch. That seems like that should not have gone that way. The mystery pass interference on Devin Sanchez when the guy just fell down. Sanchez didn't even touch him. Anyway, yeah, Caden Curry. What do we say about this guy? This guy is just a fucking menace. He's a menace to society. 3 tackles, a sack, a TFL, constant motor. That's what he's known for. Kenyatta Jackson had a sack, a TFL, set the tone early. And then Caden McDonald. Hey, Taiwan Malone, again, having another good day. He's had 3 good games in a row. But Caden McDonald and Taiwan, they controlled the interior and blew up the zone runs before they could even get going. And the D-line depth really rotated well. Looking at everybody's snaps here for this game. Probably should pick the right fucking game, dumbass. Yeah, I just fucked this up. Yeah. I'll have to get back to you that on those snap counts. Just a minute. Anyway, so yeah. The rotation worked on the D-line. The depth is finally playing out the way we had hoped. We're building depth. We're getting relentless effort from everybody, and it's kind of guys you didn't even plan on, right? I mean, I'm going to sneeze. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. All right, I'm not going to sneeze. Okay. Yeah, on defense, 26 guys got snaps. Jesus Christ. I was surprised to see Leroy Roker in there. We'll get to them, the secondary. But Taiwan Malone had 19 snaps, 13 against the run, 6 against the pass. Against the run, he graded out a 70.5. That's really good. That's got to be one of his high water marks. Caden McDonald, 25 total snaps, 14 run, 11 pass. Graded out just fine, 71.8, 74.5. Give me that every week. Edric, he had, 25 snaps as well. A 67 and a 73 run. And that was passing, my bad. He had a 67 and a 60.9. So, need to be a little better there. But anyway, total pressures. We got after the quarterback. 14 total pressures. Arvell bringing the wood. He lit that quarterback up in the first quarter. Did you guys see that? Where he spied the quarterback, sat behind the D-line, just followed him, and finally an opening came up, and Reese just filled it, and helmet hit, just ear-holed that fucker. Yeah, Arvell had 1 sack, Kenyatta, Caden, but the pressures are where it's at. Kenyatta with 3, Caden Curry with 3. Hey, TJ Alfred getting in there with 1. Houston with 1. Jermaine Matthews getting in on that corner blitz with 1. Sonny Styles, Bo Atkinson. Yeah, Curry had a hit on the quarterback. So many bright spots for this defense. It's hard to just pick out one, but just focusing on the D-line. We're getting that depth going, man. Getting that fucking depth going. That's key. That's huge. Again, those D tackles down in the middle. Houston, McDonald, Taiwan Malone. Will Smith had 5 snaps. Jarquez Carter got in with 4. Jason Moore with 3. Josh Mickens at the DN spot got 3. So we're getting guys in there. That's what's key. Anyway, linebackers. The linebackers, I got to give an A. Sonny Styles with the TFL and the pick. He lined up everywhere. Fit into the run defense. Arvell, 4 tackles, a sack, 2 TFLs. Is there anything this guy can't do, honestly? And we only had 6 missed tackles as a team. That's amazing. That's freaking amazing. Tarvis Alford had a couple tackles. He recognized Wisconsin's delayed runs there when he got in. Showing growth as a freshman. That's huge. Peyton Pierce, he played a lot. Let's check his snaps here. Where's Piercy Pierce? PP. Here he is. 35 snaps at linebacker. 21 against the run, 3 against the pass. So they were matching personnel when Wisconsin brought in heavy personnel. Peyton Pierce comes on the field. He played downhill. He handled the motion of the offense and cleaned up anything that came past the line of scrimmage. These linebackers flashed their sideline-to-sideline speed as a whole, showing why this unit has depth beyond just the veterans. Pettijohn in there. You know, the biggest difference from last year is they're communicating and trusting their reads. They don't over-pursue. They're not freelancing, making up shit. They're just clean and surgical in executing. And when they hit you, you know it. They're always around the ball. These linebackers are always around the ball. And, yeah, I guess that's why they're coached by James Laurinaitis. The secondary. Okay. Wisconsin completed just 7 freaking passes. 6 by the Simmons kid and 1 by the O'Neal kid. Hunter Simmons, 6 of 12 for 54 yards. 50% completion percentage. Yeah, I can do the math. O'Neal 1 for 3. Again, they only moved the ball for 144 yards. 2 of 11 on the thirds we talked about. 1 of 2, though, on the fourths. That punter got us on the special teams. Gaff, I would call it. Again, special teams needs work for the Buckeyes. But, yeah, Caleb Downs, 6 tackles, does his best work in the open field. He's the best tackler on the team. Does anybody want to argue that? I can't. Fahim Delane got out there, a couple tackles, closed in on those short routes. Aaron Scott with the hit of the day on the last drive by Wisconsin. He smacked the fuck out of that running back at the sideline. Bryce West got in there. Jermaine Matthews had a little corner blitz again. He can be lethal on that corner blitz when he's playing in the slot. Nice and close to the ball. Watch out, man. 7 will be in your backyard. Jalen McLean and Leroy Roker. I want to talk about Leroy Roker. Roker got in there quite a bit, and even in the first half. He played 12 total snaps. I know it doesn't sound like a ton, but he was in there. I think he's kind of their backup dime defender. When Lorenzo Styles is out and they have to move guys around, I think Roker is your dime. I know Styles is the slot, but he graded out okay, a 60.7 in coverage. Did have a missed tackle, but he didn't allow any catches. I'll take that. He had 9 snaps at free safety. 2 of them were down in 2 extra snaps were down in the box. So interesting, very interesting. Pass breakups, Taiwan got one batted down from the line of scrimmage there, but yeah, this back end looks very legit. I mean, are we surprised? IGB had kind of a quiet day. Same for Sanchez. Sanchez had that bullshit penalty. That was garbage. So freaking bad. But, Rushing yards, we allowed 95. Again, 3 sacks, 7 TFLs, a pass batted down, and a partridge in a pear tree. So another masterpiece by this defense. Matt Patricia, I don't know how you scheme something up against this defense. I don't even know if Patricia needs to call a defense. Just roll them out there. These guys are so fast and athletic, especially the back 7. I mean, geez. So physical, efficient, simple. Downs as the heartbeat. He gets everybody lined up. The young edge rushers are coming on. And Kenyatta Jackson, we're starting to see some consistency out of him, making plays. Caden Curry, again, the game record, kind of. So Buckeyes lead the nation in scoring defense right now. 6.3 points per game. Red zone defense, 50%. These guys are getting better, too. It's freaking nuts. So, anyways, yeah, we held Wisconsin to 3.1 average running the ball. They only had, how many catches here? 7 catches by receivers for a total of 49 yards. Yeah, I'm good with that. 0 for 1 in the red zone. Again, yeah, we're killing it. I don't know what else to say about this defense. Gold stars are across the board. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Anything concern you on defense? Anything? I dare you to find something, honestly. Let me know. That's all I got for you today. Talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks. Feliz Navidad.
Hey guys, have you heard of Goldbelly? It's this amazing site where they ship the most iconic, famous foods from restaurants across the country, anywhere, nationwide. I've never found a more perfect gift than food. Goldbelly ships Chicago deep dish pizza, New York bagels, Maine lobster rolls, and even Ina Garden's famous cakes. So, if you're looking for a gift for the food lover in your life, head to goldbelly.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code GIFT. That's goldbelly.com, promo code GIFT. Hey guys, have you heard of Goldbelly? It's this amazing site where they ship the most iconic, famous foods from restaurants across the country, anywhere, nationwide. I've never found a more perfect gift than food. Goldbelly ships Chicago deep dish pizza, New York bagels, Maine lobster rolls, and even Ina Garden's famous cakes. So, if you're looking for a gift for the food lover in your life, head to goldbelly.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code GIFT. That's goldbelly.com, promo code GIFT.